This week is getting better with more amazing Blender add-ons for physics, modeling, 3D scanning, retopology add-ons, and more. But before we continue, I want to let you guys know that the Superhive market is having a sale right now with discounts on thousands of products, including add-ons, procedural geometry node tools, courses, material packs, you name it. And if you don't know where to start, I have in the description of this video a list of some of the best add-ons and courses out there. Without further ado, let's jump right in. We're gonna start with Dropcast, which is a physics-based scattering tool that makes populating a scene with objects almost too easy. And the idea is simple. You take a collection of assets, say for example a bunch of rocks, debris, or any different models, and drop them into your scene, and the add-on will scatter them around using real-time physics. So instead of painstakingly placing each object by hand, you'll literally click a button and watch them fall and settle naturally. Just drop, scatter, and you're done. As easy as that. And this is great for filling out the environments with random realistic distribution, and you can do that with many objects at the same time in just seconds. You also get a lot of control to fine-tune the scattering. You can, for example, set individual spawn probabilities to have certain objects appear more or less depending on what you want. And you can randomize the scale of the dropped items for variety and adjust the area and density of that drop zone. And as a fun bonus, the add-on even comes with a pack of quirky trash assets that you can throw around for a quick detail. Things like cans, boxes, etc. just for fun. The next add-on called TrueVAULT isn't a modeling tool. It is more like Blender's built-in asset bridge. The add-on is basically a bridge to a huge library of 3D assets provided by TrueVFX, and it is all accessible directly within Blender's interface. With it, you can browse thousands of ready-made models, materials, and other assets via a slick panel that has great search and filtering options, which you can use to find exactly what you want. If you see something that you like, you can instantly import it into the scene, and the system uses a credit-based marketplace. You can purchase credits in various pack sizes and spend them to download assets through the add-on. It is pretty seamless actually. Once you have credits, grabbing an asset and dropping it into your project is quick and pain-free. Essentially, TrueVAULT turns Blender into a one-stop shop where you can grab high-quality assets on the fly. And this is super handy for speeding up scene assembly or prototyping without hunting the web for different models. Now we're gonna go over to Fauna Master Pro, which is a fantastic Blender add-on for anyone who wants to bring wildlife into their 3D scenes with minimal effort. And from what I can see, it actually provides insanely high value. It basically provides a massive library of 150 plus animated animal species, including birds, insects, land animals, and fish. So you can populate almost any environment with convincing creatures. And setting things up is actually simple. Just scatter your chosen animals around the scene and they will automatically start moving, since the Fauna Master Pro handles all the animations and control for you. These creatures react to the environment in real time, and they navigate terrain and avoid obstacles, and they can do that on the fly, with no baking or caching needed. The add-on also packs smart behavior tools, like flocking, obstacle avoidance, and even letting animals chase or follow targets, so your creatures act naturally, whether it is a flock of birds, a swarm of insects, or fish in the water. And this add-on, generally speaking, is great, especially for environment artists who need lots of animals, and they don't have the time to make it from scratch. And also looking at the price makes it even better, because it is actually a bargain. Another new add-on is called Oktopo Remesher, which is basically a retopology tool made specifically for hats. So basically it can automatically retopologize a high poly hat model, things like a sculpt or scan, and it will transform it into a clean quad mesh ready for animation. All you do is place a few markers around the areas, such as the eyes, mouth, etc., and hit the button, and it will generate nice edge loops and even unwraps the UVs for you. You can dial in the poly count to suit your needs. I mean, whether you want low poly game assets or high density meshes for rendering. From the test you can see here, the topology is animation ready, meaning it is laid out with good loops for facial rigging, just like if you spent hours doing it by hand, except this time it is done in just seconds. And it is really flexible too, working on both realistic scans and stylized characters, so it can save you a lot of time doing some tedious work manually. Now, talking about modeling, there is a new add-on called Bed Modifier Generator, which can give you a proper bend deformer, like what you would find in other 3D software. In fact, this add-on was inspired by 3ds Max. So if you've ever struggled with Blender's simple deformer, or the bend mode, having to create empties and fiddling with orientations, this add-on I think is a great option, knowing it is made by one of the best developers out there, Mark Kingsnorth. So it basically has a dedicated bend modifier in the stack that comes with a handy gizmo, so you can just drop it into an object and twist or arch it interactively without any extra steps. And it behaves like the classic Max Bend tool as I said, meaning you can set an angle, limit the region, the start and the end, and the mesh will bend smoothly with nice straight tails beyond the bend part. And the good thing, it is fully non-destructive and plays nice with the other modifiers. You can, for example, put it before the subdivision, after an array, or whatever, it just works. And there is one huge plus: it won't trash your UVs, so textures will stay intact when you bend something. Still with modeling, CoreTools Loop Cut is an add-on that improves on Blender's Loop Cut. It basically lets you insert new edge loops with a lot of control and a live visual preview of exactly where the loop will go. You can snap loops to exact positions and even type in a numerical offset, which is gonna help for precision. It had neat modes like an even mode for evenly spaced cuts, and a pick side mode that lets you offset the loop toward one side, in comparison to the surrounding faces. Also, you can just press a key to flip which side on the fly. There is also a quick center shortcut if you want the loop to be dead in the middle, and an option to confine the cut to selected faces only, so it doesn't propagate through the whole model. Now with something different, which you don't see every day, we're gonna talk about Splat Forge, which is all about bringing a new Gaussian splatting tech into Blender. Essentially, it lets you import and work with point-based scene representations. Think millions of little colored points, or splats, and you can do that directly in Blender's viewport. You can visualize, edit, and even animate these massive point cloud-like datasets in real time, which is awesome for things like large photogrammetry scans or VR capture data. The cool thing is that the add-on uses the real GLSL shader code, from the research, not simplified proxies, so you can get the authentic look and crazy speed for 3D Gaussian splatting right inside Blender. It basically feels like a native feature. You don't need any special know-how to use it, just load your splat data and get the result. The add-on is cross-platform and very forward-looking. The developer is even working on a feature to convert splats into meshes, so if you are into cutting edge rendering or want to play with point cloud scenes, this add-on actually makes it really possible. Next, we're gonna talk about Simply City Generator, which is a lightweight but really interesting geometry node setup for creating cityscapes. It is designed to fill your background with a believable city really quickly, without needing a super detailed custom build. You actually get a set of 10 building models and a simple UI, and just 11 sliders to control the look of the city. Things like how densely packed the buildings are, the ratio of small to large buildings, random rotation seeds, and even toggles for light in the windows or overall night lighting. The buildings included are modular and surprisingly detailed. You can even sprinkle extra details like rooftop AC units, antennas, or shop signs on them if you want some variety. And this tool works with both Cycles and Eevee, and it looks great for both day and night renders. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about Decalify, which is a geometry nodes based decal tool. It lets you stick any mesh onto a surface, like a decal. And unlike traditional decals, which are just images projected on a surface, this one actually takes a mesh and projects and conforms it into another object surface, which means you can retain full 3D detail in addition to flexibility for shading and baking. The workflow here is simple and straightforward. Essentially, you can add the Decalify modifier to your mesh and choose a target object and project it onto it. And the good thing, it supports different projection methods, so you can get the best fit depending on whether you're dropping the decal straight down or wrapping it around a curved surface, in addition to many features and settings that you can use to create something that you like. And there you have it, guys. If you are interested in these add-ons, you will find all the necessary links in the description. I hope you guys found this video useful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to this channel to receive more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.